7 years earlier, 4 young demigods move quietly through the night, never staying in one place for long. Annabeth, Talia, Luke, and Grover travel with urgency, chased by something they can't outrun forever. Every sound in the dark feels closer than it should. Every step forward feels like it might be the last. They reach the hill that overlooks Camp Half-Blood. By the time they reach the camp, Talia is gone. In her place stands a tree. It grows where she fell, tall and still, its roots deep in the earth, its branches forming a barrier that wraps around the camp. A quiet protection. A reminder of what it cost to make the camp safe. Years pass. The camp continues as it always has. Training, routines, small rivalries. Percy Jackson moves through it all, no longer new, but not exactly respected either. His past quest, once something people talked about, now feels distant. Some still remember it, most don't care. To others, he's just someone who got lucky once. Annabeth and Grover remain close to him. With them, things feel steady, familiar. Then Tyson arrives. He doesn't fit in the way others do. A Cyclops, awkward and kind, stronger than he understands. It doesn't take long for Percy to realize the truth. Tyson is his half-brother, another son of Poseidon. The idea feels strange at first, but Tyson's loyalty is simple and immediate, and that makes it easier. Not everything stays calm for long. The attack comes suddenly. A massive Colchis bull crashes into the camp, tearing through defenses that were never meant to fail. Campers scramble, fighting back, pushing together until the creature is finally brought down. But the damage is already done. The tree, Talia's tree, is poisoned. Its leaves darken. Its strength fades. The invisible barrier around the camp weakens, and for the first time in years, the camp doesn't feel safe anymore. Annabeth starts searching for answers. She finds one in an old story, the Golden Fleece, something powerful enough to heal what's been poisoned. Grover senses it too, far away, somewhere off the coast of Florida, deep within the Sea of Monsters. They bring the idea forward, hoping for approval to retrieve it. But the decision isn't theirs. Mr. D listens, uninterested at first, then shifts, taking the idea and reshaping it as his own. When the quest is assigned, it doesn't go to Percy. It goes to Clarice. Percy is left behind. He doesn't argue, but the frustration stays with him. The feeling that he's being pushed to the side, that whatever he once proved no longer matters. Looking for direction, he turns to the Oracle. The message he receives isn't clear in the way he hoped. Percy, Annabeth, Grover, and Tyson leave the camp on their own. No permission, no certainty. Just a direction and a reason to follow it. Their journey begins on the road, strange and unpredictable. A taxi that isn't what it seems carries them part of the way, its drivers unsettling, their behavior shifting without warning. When the ride ends, it ends abruptly, leaving them stranded with little more than the path ahead. Trouble finds them again quickly. Grover is taken. There's no time to hesitate. With help from Hermes, they track him to a yacht drifting across dark water, a place that feels wrong before they even step onto it. Luke is waiting. He's not the same person they once knew. Whatever connection existed before is gone, replaced by something colder, more certain. He explains his plan without rushing, like someone who believes it's already too late to stop him. The Golden Fleece isn't meant to save the camp. It's meant to bring back something far worse. Kronos. The name alone carries weight. They're captured, held long enough to understand what's at stake. But Percy doesn't stay still. He uses what he can control, the water, the movement around him, and breaks them free. It isn't clean, but it works. They escape. The Sea of Monsters stretches ahead of them, unpredictable and dangerous. Storms rise without warning. The water shifts in ways that don't feel natural. And then, without time to react, everything disappears beneath them. Charybdis swallows them whole. Inside, there's no sense of direction, only motion and pressure. Another ship is there too, Clarice's. For a moment, everything aligns. Enemies and allies don't matter. Survival does. They work together, forcing their way out with everything they have. The escape is sudden, violent, but it brings them back to open air. From there, they push forward. The shore finally appears. Polyphemus waits for them, guarding the Golden Fleece inside a dark cave. Grover is there too, hidden in plain sight, barely holding his cover. The plan moves quickly. They take the fleece. They get Grover back. For a moment, it feels like they've made it. Then Luke returns. There's no escape this time. Percy is forced to hand over the fleece. Tyson steps in without thinking, taking a bolt meant for Percy. He falls, disappearing into the rushing water below. There's no time to stop. Luke begins what he came to do. The air shifts as Kronos starts to return, something ancient and powerful pulling itself back together. Percy pushes forward, fighting even when it feels pointless. He faces something far beyond him and doesn't step back. The battle is uneven, but it doesn't end the way it should. Percy finds a way. Kronos is forced back, contained again, the threat paused if not completely ended. Around him, everything feels quieter. Annabeth falls. The moment is brief, almost unreal. 1 second she's there, the next she isn't. The fleece becomes their only chance. They use it, not knowing if it will work. It does. She breathes again. They return with what they set out to find. The fleece is placed on the tree, and slowly, the damage begins to fade. The barrier strengthens, restoring what was lost. But the story doesn't end there. The tree changes. What was once still begins to shift. Talia returns. Not as a memory. Not as a symbol. Alive. Percy watches, understanding something new without needing it explained. The prophecy doesn't point to just one person anymore. It never did. Now, the future feels less certain than before.